There's a story of this young man who bought a new car. When he bought the new car, he took it home. He was happy, saw the car, the whole excitement and everything. So when he got home, he parked the car, went inside the house. So while he was inside, the son who was playing outside, you know, came inside to meet him after a few minutes that he came back and told him, Daddy, Daddy, come and see. So he came out to come and see, only for him to see that the boy has used a sharp stick to write on the new car. The man got so angry. He got so angry and beat the boy. The boy was crying. He beat the boy. After beating the boy, while he was beating the boy, he realized that the boy was seriously injured and was not even talking. So when he understood what was happening and came back to his senses because he was angry, he just quickly rushed the boy to the hospital. When he rushed the boy to the hospital, the doctors came in, they started attending to him. After examination and hours of treatment, so the doctor called him out. Now told him that his son is fine now, that he can speak, but there is a little complication. So the man asked what it was. He now told him that one of his son's hand is damaged and he won't be able to use that hand again. The man was so weak, he didn't know what to do. His eyes welled up with tears. He didn't even know how he would face his son. So he, he went to see his son, the ward that the boy was. So when the boy saw him, the boy now asked him, Daddy, how are you? He said he's fine. He now asked him, Daddy, will I be able to use my hand again? The man, as in, the father couldn't answer that question. His eyes was filled with tears. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. So later on that day, when he went home, he now decided to go and see what the boy wrote on the car, only to find out what the boy wrote, I love you, Daddy. The man broke down and started crying. Anger doesn't solve anything. Anger doesn't solve anything. It's better when you're angry, it's better you don't do anything, you don't take any actions. Let me show you what the Bible tells us about anger. Therefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. The wrath here is anger. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. So when you're angry, you take a lot of drastic decisions. When you're angry, don't take any decision. Avoid talking. If possible, if you can leave that environment, leave the environment. Most of the actions you take when you're angry, like most times, they cause more problem. Bible made us understand that the anger of man does not work the righteousness of God. Actions you take in anger, most times it doesn't go in line with the will of God. So let's be slow to anger. Let's help ourselves. Remember in the Bible, you remember Moses. Moses, after everything, he walked with God, he did everything. As a matter of fact, God spoke to Moses mouth to mouth compared to some other prophets in the Bible. But due to how the people made him so angry, in that fit of rage, in that fit of anger, he disobeyed God's instruction. God told him to speak to the rock. He smote the rock. Although it was done out of anger, and that God didn't like it. For that reason, despite his long walk with Moses, God couldn't still take it. So no matter what you do, when you're angry, please and please avoid taking any action, any decision. Avoid talking. There are some people that what they built in 10 years, out of anger, they destroyed it in 10 minutes. If you get easily angry, the devil will mess with you. The Bible said that whosoever that doesn't have rule over his own spirit is like a city without walls. So if somebody knows that you can easily get angry, he will just be punching your button every time until you not destroy something. So we can be angry, yes. Anger most times is not a sin, but is the cause, is the actions that you take after the anger. The Bible says that we shouldn't allow the sun to go down on our anger, or you don't even allow your anger to exceed the next day. And don't get angry easily. You can pray and ask God to sanctify you, to help you. Yeah, sometimes all those things can, some of them can be genetic, or some of them can be, part of the evil schemes of the devil. So let's work on ourselves. And if you have a friend that's really angry, I wouldn't advise that person to be your close friend. I wouldn't even advise for that person to be a friend to you, because that person can lead you into trouble. So let each and every one of us work on ourselves, work on our anger, work on our emotions. Pray that God sanctify you if you have such. So let each and every one of us, if you know you have the anger issue, it's not something to brag about. Go to God in prayer. Tell Him to help you. And all those things, all those people that like leading you, because there are some people that they will be praising yourself when you're angry. Hey, this guy. You'll be like, this guy, when he was angry, he just did this one, he just did that one. They will be praising you. And they know that what you did is wrong. Please come out from such people. And as we do that, we will be blessed in Jesus' name.